This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, World Series champion manager Joe Maddon is back in town, and he was at a groundbreaking ceremony. Find out what's new with Maddon and the Hazleton Integration Project next. Everyone have your hip party hats ready because it's that time of year again. I'm Ken Kara, and this is FYI, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Well, everybody actually grab a hard hat for this story, not really because it's necessary, but because Joe Maddon is wearing one and it looks cool. Here's what's really cool. A baseball-themed playground is coming to the Hazleton One Community Center that the Chicago Cubs manager helped found. Bill Rinaldi, the president of Hazleton Creek Properties, made a generous donation to help make today's groundbreaking possible. Stay tuned for sports because we have a full story on this, and Maddon had some pretty strong words to share at his press conference for this event. Well, Maddon was in our studios this morning for a special Sam Lassand show. Maddon, along with Bob Curry, the founding president of the Hazleton Integration Project, talked with Sam about the success of the program and the Hazleton One Community Center.
When we started this out, the original concept was to nail it here in Hazleton, to get it down, to build all the programs that Bob's talked about right now. And after we got it down right here, then hopefully start helping the hinterlands, outer communities outside of Hazleton, whether it's up in the Wilkes-Barre area, I don't just in the outlying areas, to try to help these particular areas or boroughs, whatever, communities to establish and create the same kind of programs. And then from there, keep working out until it becomes the national model that we thought it can be in the beginning.
Don't miss this special Sam Lassand show tonight at 7 p.m., 9:30 p.m., and 11 p.m. on SSPTV and SSPTV.com. Check local listings for additional dates and times. This Friday marks the one-year anniversary of the passing of a beautiful little girl from Cunningham. 4-year-old Ryan Cara died unexpectedly last year. Because purple was Ryan's favorite color, her mother, Vanessa, would like to make tomorrow, December 16th, Purple Day. She is asking the community to wear something purple tomorrow, a hair tie or pin, socks, clothing, anything purple. Last year, the community hung purple ribbons on doors, trees, houses, and businesses to celebrate Ryan's life. Well, if you're ordering gifts this holiday season, be on the alert for thieves. Lisa Sugart has some advice to help you avoid becoming a victim.
I'm very pleased to welcome back to our studios Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Speziale. He is here to talk about a problem that I guess occurs all of the time, but especially during the holiday season, with so many packages being delivered right now. Chief, you called them porch pirates. Yes. And we saw that these porch pirates even took supplies from a home that contained nutritional supplements for a child. How awful is this? What do people do to protect themselves?
Well, in protecting themselves, the best thing you can do is when you're buying online or you are having something shipped to your home, the way to prevent this is by making sure that you tell either the person you're buying from, or whether it be FedEx or UPS or the U.S. Mail Service, that you will only accept a signed package. That is the way to protect yourself. Otherwise, people come, they drop it on the porch. It's such easy, it's easy prey. You become easy prey. So basically what you need to do to prevent this is make sure if you are buying online or you are using UPS or using some sort of delivery service, that it's a signature required for the delivery. Don't allow people or companies to deliver to your porch. That is the easiest way to prevent it. Signature needs to be required as a part of that process of you accepting that package. Now, it's somewhat of an inconvenience because obviously you have to be home, and it makes you have to leave someone home that day when a package is coming, especially if you don't know exactly what day it's coming. But I tell you, going that easy route and allowing it to be delivered on the porch, people that are out there that are criminals, the porch pirates, take advantage of that and quickly grab that package, and how fast can they get into a car and be out of there? So, it's sickening to think that someone's nutritional, package was stolen that they need for a disease. It's just sickening. And you know what? Those people will be held to the highest standard of the law. And anyone that's out there, to the criminals, they should take this message and take it well. Because what we are going to start doing is taking packages putting them on porches, and then putting surveillance in the area and letting somebody go and grab that package. And then you're going to get hit with a boatload of charges for stealing and for theft and for going on people's property and for taking packages. And that's the way we'll do it. What we call controlled deliveries. We will do the actual delivery, put the package on the porch, let them steal it, something worth value, and then charge them accordingly.
Well, it's a shame that the police would have to do that, but if that's what people want to do, you will be proactive to be out there to stop it. But take the chief's advice. The best advice is, again, to get a signature or have it delivered to your friend or neighbor or somebody else or to your workplace.
Someone that's gonna be home.
We often have packages delivered here so that we know that it's coming right to the workplace. So it's the best way to do it so that you can stay safe this holiday season.
Thank you, Lisa. Well, how would you like to buy some great Christmas gifts while helping out an area fire company? The Hometown Fire Company is hosting Ho Ho Row with Lulu Row. 9 Lulu Row consultants will be on hand selling this new comfortable clothing line. The event was originally scheduled for Saturday but was moved to Sunday because of the forecast. The proceeds benefit the Hometown Fire Company's newly purchased 2016 KME pumper and rescue Freightliner chassis that will be delivered in January. The shopping runs from 2 p.m. until 5 p.m. this Sunday, but you can come early to enjoy a tasty all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast from 8 a.m. until noon. Tickets available at the door. For more information, call 570-668-0274 or check out Hometown Volunteer Fire Company on Facebook. The fire company is located at 45 Monoy Avenue in Tamaqua. I had some biscuits from Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant today, and I'd like to talk about that for the next 30 seconds, but I have to give away a pizza instead. Frankie's Cold Pizza and their Pizza Express, they are now bringing boxed cold pizza to your door. You have a chance to win a box of 12 slices of Frankie's Cold Pizza with their signature sauce and cheese blend, baked fresh all day with no preservatives. Call 570-459-9813, extension 104. Leave your name and number, and one name will be drawn at random. You must pick up your prize at Frankie's by the close of business on Sunday. Be sure to check out the delivery schedule for Frankie's Express on their Facebook page. Up next on FYI, another history segment with our friends from the Greater Hazleton Historical Society. And later, remember, we have a full story on that groundbreaking at the Hazleton One Community Center, including an interview with Joe Madden, so stay tuned.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Today, Charles McElwee joins us again for our weekly history segment. He is a member of the Board of Directors for the Greater Hazleton Historical Society and Museum. And Charles, you told me you wanted to talk about a name that I'm sure many of our viewers are familiar with. Everyone has heard the name at one point or another, Eckley Cox, whether it's in relation to the Eckley Miners Village or MMI Preparatory School in Freeland.
Right, so we have two patch towns in Hazel Township that are both named after Eckley Cox. We have Coxville and then, correct, Eckley Miners Village. So Eckley Cox was a grandson of Tench Cox, who was from an aristocratic Philadelphia family and ended up being the revenue commissioner to George Washington when he was president. But back in the late 1700s, coal was beginning to get discovered in areas like Carbon County and the Summit Hill area, and Tench Cox thought ahead. He ended up purchasing 80,000 acres of land in what became the Hazleton area and northern Carbon County, and his grandson, Eckley Cox, who was an engineering genius, was trained not only as a surveyor but as an engineer in Paris and London. He ended up coming from Philadelphia and settling in Hazleton and inherited that land, and what resulted was one of the most thriving coal operations in the United States in the late 19th century.
And this area has not forgotten that family.
Right, he has left a significant legacy, whether it's the MMI school that was established to educate the children of miners or children who were miners. And we also have the Sophia Cox Foundation, which is located in the house that he lived in. It was built in the 1860s, and it's magnificent and well worth a visit. It's open for tours. but his wife inherited, after he passed away, inherited his fortune, and she only lived off of 10% of it. The rest went to charitable efforts. But Sophia Cox Foundation is well worth a trip, and his legacy is really one of not only engineering, whether it was the modern breaker that he invented, or his relationships that he built, whether he brought in Thomas Edison to the area, but also his philanthropic work. And we see that today with MMI and Sophia Cox with her house and the foundation, and they have certainly left their mark in Hazleton.
Absolutely. If you would like to learn more about the Cox family, all you have to do is check out the Greater Hazleton Historical Society Museum and also the Eckley Miners Village, a wealth of information for what's happening in this area.
Exactly, and also visit the Sophia Cox Foundation website to learn more. They have events going on all the time. Just stay tuned, follow up with their schedule. It's especially beautiful during Christmas time, so well worth a visit.
Absolutely. Another great look back at what has happened and brought us here to where we are now in the Hazleton area.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Beautiful sight in our area as the Christmas season is getting closer and closer. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight it's going to be cold, low of 8 degrees. We do have a slight chance of snow showers. With the wind chill, it's going to feel like -8 degrees. Friday will be partly sunny and cold with a high of 19. Wind chill will make it feel like -5 degrees. At night we'll see snow, and we may see snow accumulations of around 2 inches, low of 16 degrees. Saturday, snow before 10 a.m., then sleet between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. and then drizzle after that, high near 38 degrees. Saturday night, rain likely, cloudy with a low of 38 degrees. Rain likely again on Sunday, and we could see some snow showers. 43 will be our high. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, low of 11 degrees. Monday, mostly sunny with a high of 23, and then Monday night, partly cloudy, low of 11 degrees. If you're having trouble finding that perfect gift, our Lisa Sugart has some tips from the experts.
If you are looking for that perfect gift, well, guess what? Old Navy has it. We are here with Sharon Eigenbrod. She is the general manager of the store here in the Laurel Mall. You have great gift ideas for everybody in the family.
Absolutely. We have big gift ideas, small gift ideas. Right now, everything's up to 60% off. We are going to have sales right up until Christmas Eve. We have our vests that are very popular with our boyfriend and regular fit flannels. If you want something smaller for, say, the school teacher, bus driver, we have Burt's Bees, we have makeup, we have jewelry. You name it, we have it here at Old Navy. And we have our famous denim. We have our rock stars in many different colors, as well as now we have a sculpted denim for women, and the fit is fabulous. You have to come down and try them on.
There's so much selection. When you come in, like, you kind of get overwhelmed because there is so much that you want to buy everything.
Well, we have helpers all around the store. We're well staffed for the holiday. Anybody here can help you with anything in the store. I mean, we're very friendly. We love the kids, bring them down. We even do jingle jammy dances every once in a while. So come down, have some fun. We have our Old Navy card. If you come in and you sign up, you get 25% off your purchase.
And you guys, if people don't know what to buy, you got gift cards too.
Absolutely. The gift cards are wonderful. And if you have a card, an Old Navy card, you get 10% off of those as well.
All right. Well, we hope that we have given you some possibilities for your gift list. I think we gave you too many possibilities, frankly. But Old Navy with great deals going on right through Christmas Eve, so you'll want to get here soon. Now we are here at Bath & Body Works in the Laurel Mall, and you can't help but want to come in because the aroma as you walk past just lures you in. I am pleased to be joined by Kim Pigeon. She is the store manager. Kim, first of all, the store looks beautiful. You have so many great ideas here. Tell us about like some of the popular items this year.
Oh gosh, right in the front of the store we have our Traditions collection. It comes out every year, and there's always 2 staple ones, and then they rotate the other 2 every year. So sugar plum, vanilla bean, twisted peppermint, and candy apple. Hand soap is always very popular as a go-to hostess gift. Of course, our body care, shower gel, lotion, creams, sprays. Everything's giftable in here, really.
You were telling me about bath bombs. How popular are they?
Everybody's been asking for bath bombs and bath fizzies. Sephora and Ulta have them, and we finally have them now. So drop them in the tub, and little kids love them.
And aromatherapy also a good choice?
Yeah, we have stress relief, sleep, sensuality, and energy. are the blends for
I
aromatherapy.
need that energy.
And who doesn't need stress relief at Christmas, right? So, and they come in gift sets too. So.
Now I know always, I love the candles in here. They're fabulous.
Yep, we have our 3 wick candles. They burn fabulously. They make great gifts, and we have sleeves and pedestals and accessories to wrap them and make them a great gift.
And everywhere you go, you know, everybody always takes their little hand soaps out of their purses or wherever, or in their houses. You have a great selection of those as well.
The little hand sanitizers, yeah, they come in all different flavors, and we have all different carriers and clips and holders for your purse or your keychain.
So if I'm looking for stocking stuffers, this is definitely a place to come.
Absolutely. Travel size, fun size, everything, yeah.
So you've got a great selection going on here. So whatever we want, we're going to find some great stuff. And everybody loves a gift from Bath & Body.
Absolutely, and everything's 100% guaranteed, so if they're not happy with it, they can come back and we'll exchange it for them, no problem.
And if you don't know what to buy, gift certificate.
We have gift cards too, yes. And they're in any denomination, go to any store.
All right. Well, we hope we have answered some of your questions. If you can't find a gift in here, then you're in trouble, because I think there's about 20 that I want right now. So I think Kim and I are going to go shopping, and we hope that you will do the same right here at the Laurel Mall.
Lisa will have part 2 of her shopping tips tomorrow on FYI. Right now, I have your midday winning lottery numbers on our green screen. Pick 2, 26, pick 3, 424, pick 4, 8866, and pick 5, 59857. When we come back, the moment we've all been waiting for, our first Joe Madden story of the season. We'll be right back.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Hip party hats on. Well, it was 2010 when Chicago Cubs manager and Hazleton native Joe Madden, his wife Jay, and a few members of his family had a vision for the Hazleton One Community Center. Now, every year when he comes back for a visit after the baseball season, it seems like there's a new addition to the center. Well, this year the Cubs said Hip could keep the World Series trophy. I'm kidding. I'm sure the Cubs are generous, but come on. The kids will probably be more excited that there's a new playground coming their way. This fall, Joe Madden became the first Chicago Cubs manager in 107 years to lift a World Championship trophy. That had to be a sweet moment. Those who know Madden will tell you lifting this dirt in his hometown probably felt just as good to him. Thanks to a generous donation from Bill Rinaldi and Hazleton Creek Properties, Madden's vision for the Hazleton One Community Center is coming even more into focus. Soon, a baseball-themed playground will be on this site for the kids involved in the Hazleton Integration Project.
Want to know what I think? I think this. You need to be fearless, you have to be courageous to get things like this done. You're going to meet with a lot of resistance. A lot of people are going to be negative, for lack of a better word. It's the only word available, it's negative. And a lot of times those are the folks that never get out and do anything. It's very easy to sit in a cellar or in a coffee shop or wherever, because in today's world, the speed of information is lightning quick, and everybody can be a critic. And everybody has their own agenda, and I understand that. But at the end of the day, it's about that group that wants to be a more positive influence, that band together, and eventually you're standing in this.
Ben Zobrist was clutch for the Cubs in Game 7 of the World Series, helping them pull ahead in extra innings. Rinaldi has been just as clutch for the community center. This isn't his first time at the plate. When Hip needed new computers, he stepped up to bat.
Kids need to play outside. They need to get, out there, interacting with kids, talking. In today's world, everything's a text, everything's an email. I think kids today need to be doing things together, working together, and building that community effort.
The playground will be another tool Hip has to help the kids have fun, learn, and grow.
We do a lot of activities for the children here weekly, even Saturday we are open here. And we invite the entire community to come to the center and find out what we do here, because it's for them.
When the weather warms up and Madden is back with the Cubs trying to win another World Series, there will be a playground here, and it will be packed with kids. And one of them might be the next big name to come out of Hazleton. Listen to Madden's answer when asked about just how close his family is.
Yes, the Madden family is very close, the Klotzek's very close, the whole extended family, the Gaudianos, the Marnells, everybody is related to everybody on that side of town. Very close. That's what's coming into town right now. Don't be deceived. These are the same kind of people that my family was growing up. So, 40 years from now, 30 years from now, when some kid growing up here manages another team to the World Series and he comes back here and he has an Hispanic last name, we're all going to be very proud of him, and the entire vibe is going to be different regarding, you have to tell old stories about when there was a disconnect. just like there was a disconnect from my family back then, I'm sure, whether it's my Italian side of the family or the Polish. So we're close because that's how we grew up here, and the next generation is going to do the same thing.
Madden and many others think great things will grow out of this dirt. I did get to talk some baseball with Joe, and we will have that story tomorrow. I also talked with him about The Office, yes, the popular NBC show, so that's fun. Remember, you're invited to Joe Madden Day on Saturday at the Hazleton One Community Center, as Joe is honored by local dignitaries at 6 p.m. Well, let's wrap up sports with our standard speaker, FYI Scoreboard. The seniors did a great job for Hazleton area in their wrestling win over Wyoming Valley West, and you're going to want to read the recap of that wrestling match and this basketball game in the standard speaker. Scranton Prep squeaked by the Cougars. It was a free throw with time running low that sunk the Big HA. Josh Samick led Hazleton area with 21 points. The Cougars battled back from a double-digit deficit in the fourth to take the lead, so it was an impressive effort against a good team for Hazleton. In girls basketball, Megan Bisco scored 19 points in Monoy area's win over Tamaqua. Avery Jordan had 14 in a North Schuylkill loss. Brandon Updike rolled a 238 game, and Jenna Raypatch had a 236 for Hazleton area as their boys and girls teams in bowling swept past Berwick. Finally, the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins beat Hartford 6-2. It's Thursday. Go crazy. It's boneless wing night at Bottlenecks. 50 cents a wing. You can add a small order of fries for only $1.50.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the Olympian Theater, located in Jim Thorpe, will be presenting the premiere of a new original show, As the Matzo Ball Turns, from January 13th through 15th. Tickets are $21.62 in advance or $26.50 at the door. For more information, please call 484-687-3341 or email Sarah at laprincessaproductions.com. Our next announcement, Ho Ho Row with Lula Row will be held Sunday, December 18th from 2 to 5 p.m. to benefit the Hometown Fire Company. We'll be featuring 9 consultants from throughout the immediate area. The event was initially scheduled for December 17th but was rescheduled due to weather. Lula Row is a clothing line that is made up of comfortable, wearable clothes, and proceeds benefit the newly purchased 2016 KME pumper. For info, just call 570-668-0274. Our next announcement, Holy Trinity Orthodox Church, 223 South Kennedy Drive in McAdoo, will be having a Pierogi and Halushki sale Friday, December 16th from 10 a.m. to 5:30. Please call ahead to secure your order, 570-929-2179. And finally, a copy of the miraculous icon, Mary, Helper of Mothers, will be visiting St. John the Baptist Byzantine Catholic Church in Hazleton for the month of December and the Holy Dormition Friary beginning in January. The icon can be viewed Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. and Sunday from 8 to 9 a.m. For info or to visit the icon outside of these times, just call 570-454-1142. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. George A. Cowker of Whitehaven. Celebration of Life will be held Sunday at 1 p.m. from his home in Whitehaven. Sandra A. Leott, formerly of Hazleton. Mass is Saturday at 10 a.m. in the Queen of Heaven Parish at Our Lady of Grace Church. Friends may call Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge. And John Edward Reiser of Sybertsville. Memorial is Saturday at 10 a.m. at the St. John Lutheran Church.
More Joe Madden coverage on FYI tomorrow. Star Wars fans, may the Force be with you. Take it easy, everyone.